Hi everybody, it's Paul here from Keyboard World, and I've had the pleasure all day of this gentleman's company, Steve Hubble from Korg UK in Ireland, and he's been filming some sort of future webinars and content for our YouTube channel. He's been working very hard, bless him, all day, and I went to prepare a little bite to eat, and I just couldn't resist this. I said to him, try my new toy out, which is this fabulous Artist Edition software pack.
It certainly is.
Yeah, and
wow.
To be honest, I left him alone with it just for 15 minutes. So he's not had time to even scratch the surface of what this software does. But I thought it'd just be nice to share with you, the viewers, what you've picked, because you're a very sort of orchestral player, aren't you? So,
I am indeed, yeah.
So he's gone for some nice lush sounds. I haven't seen yet what he's picked, but you've stored them as oh yeah, tears of guitar. This is a beautiful sound. I know why you've picked this.
Well, it certainly is. As soon as
Yeah.
I heard it, I just thought, wow.
Yeah, it's a sort of acoustic guitar with beautiful articulations and this lovely pad sound, this very ambient pad sound.
Very ambient pad.
Yeah,
and lots of reverb as well.
Yes, beautiful.
Very long reverb time.
So come on, I can't wait. Show me what you've played on it.
Well, the first tune that came to mind was this one.
Do you know, you can hear it in the background when I'm not sitting playing and I'm just sitting back and listening.
Yeah.
There's some beautiful articulations in that guitar.
There is. What? If you play a note higher up the keyboard, you get an automatic bend.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
If you strike it harder, if you strike it normal, then it's just a normal sound.
Yeah.
But hit it a bit harder.
And there's some nice little fretboard noises as well, isn't there? It's beautifully put together.
Yeah.
Okay, look, I don't want to hold you up too long, but I want to go through these other choices. Church choir. I knew this sort of thing would be right up your street.
Well,
really.
it is. You see, one of the things that I do is selection of music from Titanic.
Yep.
Yeah, fantastic music.
Yep.
And several of the pieces from there need a really good choir sound.
Yeah.
And one of the first piece of music in the medley and in the film is called Never an Absolution, and it needs a real special ethereal sort of church choir. And as soon as I heard this, I thought, wow. Is just lovely.
You know, you'll appreciate this as a musician. Sometimes you get that little tingle.
You do.
And that just did it for me.
That's what I got as soon as I played it.
Yeah.
Up here on the keyboard, you've got the lovely female voices. Which responds beautifully to touch as well.
Yeah.
And then further down, the male choir comes in.
And you know, you've just hit on a really good point there. One of the things that really impresses me about this collection of sounds is that they work as they should across the whole keyboard.
They do indeed. It's not just one sound
No.
that gets lower or higher and then goes out of the natural range of the instrument and starts to sound a bit a bit squeaky or a bit wrong. But now that no matter where you play on the keyboard, you get the right sound.
Yeah. And like me,
Fabulous.
I'm just looking at the next sound. I'm smiling because you were probably brought up on Hammond organ the same as I
Well,
was.
I was. I mean, I was always a fan
Yeah.
of orchestral organs.
Yeah.
You know, I never owned a Hammond organ. Never owned one.
And we've got a whole selection of them here,
we
haven't
have.
we?
But although I loved, because I started off on things like Eminence
Yeah.
and Technics, because they
Okay.
had fabulous string sounds. But I was always a fan of the Hammond
Yeah.
drawbar sound.
Well,
and
you've
always
got
have
it now.
been. And I mean, you're spoiled for choice.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
So which one? So we'll try lots of them.
Brilliant.
They are fabulous.
Great
aren't they?
sounds. Yeah,
Great
yeah.
rotary speaker simulation on
Yeah,
there
yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Sounds so lifelike.
Okay, electric pianos and pads. What have you done here? So we've got, oh yeah, the Rhodes off the DX7. So it's the
Yeah.
FM
It's the FM version.
version.
It's like a sort of
Rhodes
hybrid piano.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I thought it was ideal for something like this.
And I see you've also chosen the iconic Yamaha CP80 sound.
Yes, indeed.
So
On
let's-
there.
And let's mix it with one of the pads off the artist edition.
Yeah, you've got
That's
a
lovely as well,
pad
isn't it? Yeah.
in the background.
What about
there.
let's try all three together?
Try all three together, and we're back to sort of dreamy, ethereal music.
Yeah.
But this is lovely.
Do you know, I could just tell by the look on you, like I was. You're like you're in a toy shop, isn't it? You've got,
Yeah.
you got these.
Are you sure it was only 15 minutes? I was
yeah,
in the airport?
you
Are
were.
You sure?
You were. And like I said, Steve's. We haven't even scratched the surface. It was just plunging him in at the deep end and saying, "Look, just have 15 minutes or so and pick out some of your immediate findings."
Yeah.
The stuff that
I mean, I
appeals
haven't
to you."
even had time to listen to all of them.
Okay.
These are just some of the ones that I found.
Eve of War. What have you done with this one?
Well, the Eve of the War, it's always got a huge string sound
Yeah.
for the introduction.
And you've
to
picked
this
the
one.
live strings, I can see from the
I
back.
have
Yeah.
picked this, and hopefully this is going to be a really good string sound for this tune.
That's a big sound, isn't it?
It is.
And you've used, just for the benefit of people watching, you went from Live Strings 1, which is that real monstrous string sound.
Number 1 is the huge.
Yeah.
With those big basses down the bottom there.
And then you went to Live
2.
Strings 2.
Yeah, which is a little bit smaller.
Yeah, but it's still a big sound, isn't it?
Still a big sound, but the other one would be too big when all the drums and the bass and that is coming in. So that just blends perfectly.
Okay, I've got a couple more here. I wish I'd have had a bet that you'd pick this sound out because I think this is beautiful.
It is.
This is beautiful.
Yeah. I almost replaced the church choir one with this, and then I thought, no,
you want both.
We've got to have both.
So this is the Enya choir, and this is one of the most haunting choir sounds I've heard in many a day.
It is. Yeah. It is brilliant. I want this. I've got to have this. I do a lot of film music in my shows, and a particular favourite composer of mine is Carl Jenkins.
Yep.
The Welsh composer, and a piece of music that I play is called Benedictus, which is a very slow, very serious piece of music. And again, a bit like the Titanic one, it's got a really beautiful choir sound in the original. And as soon as I heard this, I thought, it's got to be done. What a sound!
Yeah, I mean, I've had a little bit more time than you now. I've had a few days to go through the pack.
Yeah,
and there's some brilliant sounds, but there's also a number of standout sounds, and that is one of them.
It is.
That is one of them.
It is. I mean, just you don't even need to play a tune.
No.
Just play some notes.
Okay, let's move on to your last choice just for this little very quick video, and you've got the Telecaster guitar.
The Telecaster guitar, yes. Yes. I do like a little bit of country and western music.
Okay.
And this is a little bit of a tune done by the late Chris Christopherson, and it was really a slow ballad when it was done, but this is like a country and western version of it, which goes down very well at the shows. And as soon as I heard this sound, I thought, that's the one you want for this.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So you've enjoyed that?
I loved it.
Yeah.
I could spend hours and hours and hours.
Yeah.
And there is so much of it. It's just one screen after the other after the other. Yeah. But all done for you. You don't have to do anything with it.
Yeah, I can honestly say, and from my first little video on this is a piece of software that's actually got me hooked. And I just want to keep coming back and trying more and more of the sounds. You're not going to get through it in 5, 10 minutes or 15 minutes like I gave to Steve, because there's page after page after page of brand new sounds, keyboard sets. We need to look at the styles separately. We need to look at all the new pad loops as well. There'll be lots more videos coming. But Steve, thanks for doing that. I know I threw you in at the deep end.
Thank you for letting me have a sneak preview.
But that's it.
Wow.
Steve Hubble taking a brief look at the brand new Artist Edition software pack. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you all very, very soon. Bye for now.